From the beginning, we are thinking about how we can serve all students, all families, all communities.
We can't do our jobs without thinking about how we're impacting our students, particularly our students of color, our students who come from low-income communities.
I grew up low income. I grew up in mostly a single-parent household. I grew up not knowing much English. So being able to teach the students in my classroom is very much resonates with me and my own identities growing up.
We don't just reserve talking about equity and social justice for one course or one time of year. It's really interwoven into all of our coursework and all of our discussions. The biggest thing about the year that I was a resident is the opportunity to be in a single classroom for the entire school year.
We were in the classroom on a Monday. On Tuesday, we were also in the classroom, but after school, we would be taking classes. And in these classes, we would learn maybe about classroom management, about literacy, things that I can actually apply to the next day and try out and practice.
I felt as prepared as I could be to walk into my own classroom and teach my own class of students.
I didn't realize these were new teachers when I met them. I felt like they had been teaching for years.
We are a Title I school, which means more than 50% of our population is on free and reduced lunch. We're not just working with kids who need academic support, but they need their basic needs met, as well as academics and social emotional. So a lot of whole child supports are needed at our school. It takes a certain type of teacher who knows how to work with all communities, and STR teachers come with that already. All of them come in with such high level of leadership skills. They have raised the bar of what it means to be a teacher. Seattle Teacher Residency is trying really hard to recruit teachers of color, and that is really important to me as a principal of a student demographic that is 75% children of color.
Growing up in Title I schools, I didn't have a lot of teachers that looked like me, and kind of recognizing the need to have someone that looks like you at the front of the classroom first initially drew me to the profession.
Teaching has a lot of turnover as it is already. Teaching is hard, which is why there's so much turnover. STR is trying to pull teachers who are committed to teaching and who are committed to be here for the long haul.
When you are in a Title I school, the turnover is very high. Seattle Teacher Residency's 5-year commitment helps with that consistency in a building that is so fragile, that there are all of these outside things that we can't control, but the one thing we can control is consistency.
At its best, school is a place where kids are finding what makes them happy, what they're passionate about, and it's growing that.
You don't just graduate from STR, get your diploma, and then leave. They're with you every step of the way.
The work is too big and it's too hard unless we do this additional prep work that it takes to be a successful teacher in Title I schools. And Seattle Teacher Residency does that.